Hello, welcome to Flowforce. This video shows you how to disassemble, assemble, and charge a bottom-type bladder accumulator. An accumulator is a pressure storage device that uses the compressibility of nitrogen gas in hydraulic systems and fluid using machinery. Its main functions are to store pressure and instantly supply a large flow of fluid to the system, or to absorb piping pulsation and shocks. The main components of a bladder accumulator. Tools required for disassembling and assembling the product. The main components used for nitrogen charging. Nitrogen bottle used to store and supply of nitrogen. Nitrogen cylinder adapter standards by country. Now, let us begin with the disassembly process of the bladder accumulator. First, release the pressure from the hydraulic system using the safety block drain valve and bleed plug before you start the disassembly process. For standard products, first remove the protective cap and gas valve cap in order. If the product is not equipped with a standard cap but equipped with a TR cap thermal relief valve, remove the TR cap. Remove the protective cap 55 size before removing the TR cap. When removing the TR cap, use a spanner to hold the gas adapter to prevent it from rotating, and use another spanner to slowly unscrew and remove only the TR cap. Attach the charging device, close the air vent, and turn the charging handle clockwise to open. Then turn the air vent counterclockwise to completely release the nitrogen gas inside the bladder. Turn the charging handle counterclockwise to close it. Turn the air vent counterclockwise to release the residual pressure inside the charging device, and then remove the device. If the product is equipped with a CPGI and a burst disc, connect the charging device to the gas valve adapter on the side of the CPGI. Then, release the nitrogen gas and then remove the charging device. After all nitrogen gas has been discharged, remove the CPGI and the burst disc, which is a pressure-sensitive safety device mounted on the side of the CPGI. Then, remove the gas valve adapter. Use two spanners to prevent the valve from spinning freely. Remove the stem nut. When removing the stem nut, the gas valve must be held firmly with a spanner while using a wrench. Otherwise, the internal bladder may rotate together and risk damage due to surface friction. After separation, remove the name plate. Remove the bleed plug from the fluid port. Use a hook spanner wrench to remove the lock nut and then remove the flange washer. Push the fluid port inward and remove the backup ring and O-ring. After fully pushing the fluid port into the shell, insert your hand to bend and remove the anti-extrusion ring. Carefully remove the fluid port in the same manner. Finally, secure the shell, insert your hand through the hole to grab the bladder, and pull it out. Be careful not to damage the bladder. Now let's learn about the product assembly method. First, carefully inspect the inside and outside of the shell for corrosion or foreign materials. If any materials are found, clean and re-inspect. Once the pre-inspection is complete, apply sufficient hydraulic oil inside the shell for lubrication. If it is difficult to apply inside the shell, it is acceptable to apply directly to the outer surface of the bladder. After application, roll the shell left and right to evenly distribute the hydraulic oil inside. Next, insert the bladder into the shell. During insertion, fold the bladder in half and press it to prevent air from remaining inside. Take care to avoid any twisting of the bladder. Pull out the bladder stem through the upper hole of the shell. Cover the name plate on the upper part of the shell and tighten stem nut using a ratchet wrench. At this time, be sure to hold the gas valve with a spanner and use a wrench. If the gas valve turns, the internal bladder may rotate together and cause damage due to friction with the shell. Insert the fluid port and anti-extrusion ring into the shell in order. Put your hand inside the shell and grip the threaded part of the fluid port through the anti-extrusion ring. Slowly pull it outward and align it to the center. Next, attach the gas valve adapter to the bladder stem for nitrogen pre-charging. We will explain two methods for nitrogen pre-charging, depending on whether a low-pressure regulator is used. First, when using a low-pressure regulator, begin connection with both the air vent and charging handle in the closed position. The low-pressure regulator can be set so that nitrogen is not supplied above a certain pressure to prevent rapid bladder expansion. Rapid nitrogen supply can damage the bladder. Turn the charging handle clockwise 5 full turns to fully open. Opening the charging handle causes the nozzle to protrude from the device connection part, enabling gas injection. Begin nitrogen injection. During the initial pre-charging stage, fill slowly so that the pressure does not exceed 1-2 bar. As charging progresses, the bladder inside the shell expands, pushing the poppet of the fluid port outward with a clicking sound. Continue charging until the fluid port is seated with the click. The pre-charging method without a low-pressure regulator. In this case, you must manually control the charging device to prevent rapid nitrogen supply. Before connecting the charging device, ensure the air vent and charging handle are both closed. After connecting the charging device, slightly open the air vent counterclockwise to prevent sudden nitrogen supply. Then slightly open the nitrogen bottle valve in the open direction. Adjust the valve 1-2 in the open direction while listening for a soft gas sound from the air vent. After adjustment, fully close the air vent clockwise, then slowly turn the charging handle clockwise to begin nitrogen supply. Maintain low pressure and supply nitrogen over time. Depending on the accumulator's capacity, this may take several minutes. As charging progresses, the bladder expands inside the shell, and the fluid port's poppet is pushed outward with a clicking sound. Continue until the fluid port is fully seated. Once charging is complete, turn the nitrogen bottle valve clockwise to fully close it. Turn the charging handle counterclockwise to shut off gas supply, then open the air vent counterclockwise to release residual pressure and remove the charging device. Next, insert the O-ring and backup ring between the fluid port and shell in sequence. Position the groove side forward so that the backup ring sits in full contact with the O-ring. Applying grease to both the O-ring and the backup ring before installation will improve the seal. Apply grease to the threads of the fluid port, then install the flange washer and lock nut in sequence. To firmly secure the lock nut, use a hook spanner wrench and rubber mallet for solid tightening. Next, insert the bleed plug into the fluid port. Spray soapy water on the gas inlet for a gas leak test. If there is a problem, bubbles will form. If bubbles are found, inspect the assembly. If no issue is found, remove the soapy water. For standard products without a safety valve, finish the assembly by fastening the gas valve cap and protective cap in order. If the product is equipped with a TR cap thermal relief valve, fasten the TR cap. During installation, use a spanner to hold the adapter in place, then fasten the TR cap. After fastening the TR cap, fasten the protective cap 55 size. If the product uses a burst disc, fasten the CPGI and burst disc. Next, we will explain compatibility between the Flowforce charging device and other brands' gas valve adapter shapes. There are charging adapters that allow compatibility with gas valve adapters from each brand. First, the 5/8" size adapter is compatible with products from EPE, NOK, Parker Olar, and Hyundai Olar. The 5/16" size adapter is compatible with products from Nakamura, Greer, Bosch, and Hydak. Finally, the 7/8" size adapter is compatible with products from Parker Olar and Hyundai Olar. Next, we will explain the method of constant pressure nitrogen charging. First, connect the charging hose to the nitrogen bottle. Check that the air vent and charging handle on the charging device are closed. Connect the charging device to the gas valve adapter. If the product is equipped with CPGI, install the charging device onto the gas valve adapter on the side of the CPGI. To prevent rapid nitrogen supply, slightly open the air vent. Turn the nitrogen bottle handle slightly in the open direction to listen for gas sound. Adjust to low pressure, then close the air vent. Next, slowly turn the charging handle clockwise to begin gas supply. If the gas is being supplied stably without leakage, fully open the nitrogen bottle handle. Once the appropriate pressure is reached, close the nitrogen bottle, turn the charging handle counterclockwise to shut off gas supply, and open the air vent to release residual pressure. After completely releasing the residual pressure, safely remove the charging device and sequentially install the gas valve cap and protective cap. Next, we will explain how to adjust nitrogen pressure. Check that the air vent and charging handle are closed. Slowly turn the charging handle clockwise and check the gauge for the current pressure. Adjust the air vent little by little to set the desired nitrogen pressure, then close it. Turn the charging handle counterclockwise to fully close, then open the air vent to release residual pressure. Remove the charging device. Finally, install the gas valve cap to complete the procedure. This concludes the disassembly, assembly, and charging instructions for the Flowforce Bladder Accumulator. Thank you for watching.